Just simply bring your full attention to your body. As this image, sometimes we say that the mind goes away like a parent and the body needs more nourishment. When parents ignores the children, goes away, and children are almost left like an orphan. But after years, when the parent comes back, children feel this deep familiarity. The children of parents return and very excited, feeling very moved, loved, cared, nourished. Same way, when the mind comes back home in the body, every cell in the body is excited, joyful. Feel that. And continuously do the deep breathing, 4, 6, 4 seconds, or a little bit more or less, whatever, comfortable, but deep, slow exhalation and whole rest. Do that breathing while our attention is in our body. And every slow, deep exhalation, like a body from the chest, upper body, upper back, lower back, abdomen, is all releasing its tension and hitting like to the ground where there's no energy is used, wasted. It's simply resting in that deepest place. Just feel that each exhalation and continue. Now gradually narrow your attention to the center of your body, simply 3 channels. As we visualize, see them, feel they are much more open than before we start the retreat.
Yeah.
There's much more luminosity,
Panoje
light. There's much more warmth, the heat, bliss. So just feel them, all 3, from the crown to the below the navel. As you're aware of their openness, luminosity, the bliss, it ignites it like awakens it, activates it. Feel more activity, more energy, more liveliness in the center of your body. But breathe same way, continuously deep. As you breathe deep, it's always through nostril, the central channel, moving up, is always connected. So that activation is there. Through also breathe is helping. That's 3 channels. Just feel the center of your body becoming a very awakened energy, the bliss. Feel that. As in the Tsalung Sol de prayer, Lula Dedu Mepung Barbatang, may the flame of blissful heat blaze in my body. So allow to arise, blaze this inner wisdom heat through your body. Feel that in your body. Internally say those lines few times and feel also the power of collective practice, that we are all practicing together. And some of you might feel I'm a little weak in my practice, but we are all supporting you. So you don't have to feel that weak, but allow your body to feel that blaze. Allow that new energy to arise, new fire to arise. May the potentiality of the mantra blaze in my speech. Feel that a shift in your throat, in your voice, in your communication. Feel that energy, new energy. Semla tope yeshe barwarzu. May the realization of wisdom blaze in my mind. Feel that power of awareness, awakening in your mind.
W swoim umyśle.
And deep inside oneself say, this 2022, this now on through after this retreat, I am going to manifest my potentiality through my body, through my speech, through my heart, by not draining it all for unnecessary stories of pain, body, speech, and mind, by being aware of the necessity to reconnect to the source of stillness, silence, spaciousness, doing so, discovering the power from the source. For all the healings is necessary in your life, all the transformation is necessary in your life. So deep inside say, I am Kundu Zangpo. I can transform my pain, body, speech, and mind into the body of light in order to reach my own life and benefit others. It's my commitment. So feel that deep sense of commitment. So, so you can see the approach of the practice, like what we just did. It's in a way like a form of Tummo practice, It's not that we are in the practice trying to keep it simple. We are not thinking about Tujje Kundal so much, but being open to all the enlightened beings' blessings. Instead of thinking about all the 5 energy centers with all the detailed spokes, but at least drawing attention to the location, and 3 channels, the most important part, which also from the crown to the below the navel. This is it, right? From here to here. Bringing one's full attention and awareness to there. So simply doing that, there's a lot of power in it. Yeah, so wandering, what people say, like a wandering mind, In our everyday life, our attention is very short span. Yeah. We go from one room to another room, we forget why we went there, and we do something else than what we plan to do.
Beach.
We go for milk, we bring the salt. Or we don't know why we went, we come back empty. So attentions are very not clear for us. So simply doing like this, from all to the channels, to the chakras, or even just simply one heart chakra. It's staying, connecting and staying connected. So imagine like a body, it's like like when we charge the phone, we have to put to the power source. And then you have to plug it. Then it says ping. Then you see the green thing is charging. So the body, 5 chakras, 3 channel, these are energy centers. And when they are not connected, they are losing their energy. When they are connected, they are charging their energy. And energy is not always thinking about energies of calories, but energies of subtle wind, or energy of light, pure light, energy of love. There are many different purer energy that one can charge, right? It does sometimes it does feels that more our need for outer curb energy is, we are more dependent on that when we have less familiarity with the receiving the energy from inner wisdom or inner warmth or inner love, inner connection. There are pure energy sources. When we don't receive enough from that, then we look for outside, the bad sources of energy, Just for the sake of fun, experiment that. You can skip breakfast and just feel that you're going to get your energy from your inner being. Your awareness is connection to your body, just what we did. Mother and the child reconnecting after a long time, and body is receiving so much energy. Simply connection of awareness to the body, its body is receiving so much energy. See how does missing breakfast affect. So while you're meditating like that, if the breakfast image is coming in your head, you can say, well, I'm looking forward for my lunch. When you're hungry, there's a good reason to look forward to eat, but when you're not hungry, it's too much. It's like the whole idea of intermittent fasting. So basically, you're giving break to your organs, particularly to your liver. But not like when you give a break, you give a break. You don't say, oh, you have a break, can you come and help me? No, that's not a break. Break means No processing any calories. Water is okay, but not piece of bread. So that's interesting, right? The idea about organ needing 16 hours of break in order to it to recover and operate again well after 16 hours, Or 8 and 9 hours of needing sleep. Also, brain needing sleep. Sleeping might be more productive than doing things. That's why there are many yogis, they achieve enlightenment by doing the sleep and dream yoga practice. You might be very successful and productive sleep. It's true that, say, athletes, those who sleep properly, their performances are far better than those who don't, those who lack. So our mind always needing this enough break from activity, just connection. And then you feel this idea of blaze in your body, the blissful blaze, power in your speech and the power in your mind. So then you allow this energy, enlightened energy. We all have that source there, right? Infinite source of energy. Can you feel that? Say yes. You have to say, I'm Kuntu Zangpo, remember? I'm Kuntu Zangpo, all good. I can, I will serve and grow.
Sure.
Think that way. Think. Repeat this. I'm Kuntu Zangpo. I have the power. I will serve, benefit others. I will always grow, keep growing. Put enough energy there to manifest and serve. And think about this. Sometimes it's good to think about give a time. This is why we have a full moon practice every month. We said this year is the year of manifestation. During pandemic, year of resting, not going crazy. So, sometimes I think for us, it's to see this way is difficult because we get too much caught up in our stories. When pain body is strong, when pain speech is strong, then we activate these things. And every given moment we think, oh, this is so serious. Yeah. What is serious? Yeah. What do you think it's serious? Yeah. End of the day, what does in the universe it makes different? Oh, it's serious, my health is serious. Yes, of course it's serious. Getting too much worried, it doesn't help. Because again, remember, pain identity plays more important role than the sickness in the body. It looks like in the ancient teaching, there's something very important message. Even idea of sickness. Shifting identity might be another way to cure the disease. Because all disease are specific product of specific identity, which is very movable. It's transferable. So what I'm saying here, don't make a problem when there is no problem. One day there might be a problem. So don't wait for bigger problem to overcome smaller problem. Like I always give an example of the house. Some people are so worried about, I'm very serious. What is serious? My kitchen is not working. It really bothers me, the floor or color of the floor. It really bothers me, the window size. And it's serious. For some people, they can go crazy. They lose their energy. So when one day, when the roof goes, now do you have a floor problem? Yes or no? Do you have the kitchen sink problem? When the roof is gone, you don't have any problem in the house. So do you want roof to go? No. Or you can let go of these little problems, That makes sense? Well, at the end of the day, it's living life. It's not trying to always fixing some problems. If you go into some people's house, super clean. This cannot be like this. It has to be like this. If you have turned this way, the hose comes back, goes like that. Is it worth draining energy like that? Or white socks, red socks, they mix. Oh my God, 2 channels are mixed. It's a big deal. So think about one day, you're not able to enjoy your home. So one day, there will be someone, after you're gone, will have so much party and so much fun and so much hosting people and sharing meals and playing music. Imagine that. The same house that you always do this. They will enjoy making a mess, that house. Blissful mess. For sure it's going to happen. So don't worry about it so much always, because the reason why you don't worry so much, I'm going to explain why. Because worrying is not something there. I mean, if sometimes there might be a situation where we need to take care of something. Yes, I get it. It does not need worry. It needs clarity and fire. Worrying does not do a good job. And worrying has nothing to do with what you're trying to do either. Unable to recognize your pain mind. So you recognize that, yes, it's true.
Yeah,
If I will not worry about this, then I will worry about my glasses. I will worry about one of these things. There's plenty of things here. Whatever reason I choose this one today.
Nie wiem,
I
stało
have
się-
no idea behind the logic, karmic, history, or whatever. I choose this one. But then if you know, if this is not one, it can be this one. So, okay, I'll give break to both, I'm going to go into my blissful body, So connect with people. I mean, we have limit of time in life. We have limit of connections in life. Connect with each other. Open up to each other. Care about each other. Listen to each other. Because, even speech, it's interesting, right? Sometimes pain speech, for example. Deep inside, when there's a pain, no matter whatever the subject is, it's always a painful. For example, you might say something like, oh, it has been a long time, we have not seen each other, let's go out, get together for a picnic. It's a painful picnic. Oh, who's bringing the water? Who's bringing the
Stop.
bread? Who's bringing this and that? Oh my, please don't forget. Oh my God. Your intention is to be happy.
Masz
The
taką
action
intencję.
planning for this action is supposed to be a happy action. But
Picnic.
it's nothing different from any other action. It's a picnic, painful picnic action again. Or you would say something like, oh, I love you so much. Let's get together. It's been a long time we have not seen each other. So important to connect and be loving. When you come together, they say, what did you do? Why you didn't do that? Immediate, judgmental, critical. The planning of love is not there. So
Yes,
real
no.
bliss of fire does not need any planning. You
Tego
go picnic
planowania.
without any food, you have a fantastic time. You do anything, don't do anything, you have a great time. Because the joy is with you, not in the bread and in the water. So exercise this, your potentiality, more and more, encouraging. Don't give up. So we have a wonderful support, Sangha. So as many of you know, some of you have been very, very long time. For a long time, many of you have committed to support Sangha, to commit to your own development, and keep them alive. I'm very proud and thankful people who have been, coming for a long time, seeing face. I might not have a long conversation with each one of you, but when I see your face, that makes my heart glow. We are not affected by our pain or stories. We are all doing our best to grow together and support each other in our growth. Personally, I also committed to this for all these years, from nothing to this moment. It's a commitment. It takes energy, but you give it to it. Why we are in this beautiful place, that's why we are in this beautiful Sangha. It's like a big family, but it requires a lot of care and attention and not give up. And when there's a little story, it's like a family. So maybe some of things what I'm saying, maybe it does not apply to some of you, but I think this idea of commitment, connected, it's very important personally for me. For my family, it's very important. For the Sangha, it's very important. My own journey is very important. And every situation definitely is a support of our growth. It makes you stronger, not weaker.
Yeah.
So feel that fire. Go out in the world. Manifest your body, manifest your speech, manifest your heart. Challenge the limit of your body, speech, and mind. Either you impose on yourself or other impose on you, challenge them. That's important, no? We all have a lot of support with these teachings, these amazing teachings, Not everything we will understand. I don't get it. And it's okay to not understand everything, Sometimes people come to me and they explain about their problem of their life, Their family or friends or whatever, their boss and they said, I don't understand, I said, do you have to understand everything? You don't have to understand anyway. Yes. So hold the expectation, I should understand everything, how universe work. Even in a relationship, they said, we have been 30 years together, I don't get him. Nobody can get no one until one of you are enlightened. Like a pandemic, For me, I always think there's a bigger picture, bigger reason. I always have this positive relationship to the situation. There must be something bigger reason that the world needs this. There must be some very big collective teaching it's trying to give. I would trying to understand that teaching rather than thinking why. So enjoy life. Don't worry too much. Feel your best.
Fiz.
Don't waste time and work with your potentiality, you know.
E quando
Whatever
se-
feel good, joyful, productive, helpful, particularly
Dobre.
helpful for others. Live life like that. So thank you. And I think we'll take a break. Are we taking a break? No break. Breathe in, breathe out, do the same breathe.